Hey guys, it's Axiom with Good Time Gaming, and we're into day 4 of the spring break event with Payday 2. So previous days have given us some, I guess you could say tangible, even though they're kind of digital, but still tangible, additions to the game. We've gotten side contracts, we've gotten a new heister, we've also gotten cook-off, which is straight from day 1 of Rats, and we've gotten the train heist, which was part of armored transport that required you to find the blueprint in one of the armored cars. So we've gotten a few different cool things. Today we're not really getting anything tangible, we're just getting a preview of the Golden Grin Casino. Now for those of y'all that have been around for a while, this has been a piece of delicious DLC, maybe it'll be paid for, probably paid for, content that's been dangling out in the ether for many months. But we're finally actually getting a in-depth look at this. So the Golden Grin Casino has been outsourced, much like the bomb was, the 2 heists that were in that DLC pack, to Lion Game Lion. If you love the bomb DLC packs, then you'll probably be pretty happy with what they do with Golden Grin. I'm really interested to see what they do with Golden Grin, so we're going to go through this video here. We're going to take a look at some of the different things that they're promising they're going to be doing, and I'll just kind of break it down what I think piece by piece as we go through. So let's get to it.
At Starbreeze, and at the moment I'm here in Zagreb working with Lion Game Lion on the next big heist for Payday 2, which is the casino heist.
So right from the start we're treated to some awesome looking concept art, as well as a few colored and a few gray shots of what the inside of the casino looks like. You can see pretty large open areas, you can see a car, you can see balconies. There's a lot of stuff going on here, and honestly it looks pretty sweet.
It's big, it's huge, it's the next step from Big Bang. So if Big Bang was a step up from the old stuff, this is a step up from Big Bang.
The initial idea for the casino was to create a one-day heist, but this one day must be the biggest and the longest day so far. Looking for what we have now and what's still in production, I can safely say we made it. We're on the right track and we're really proud of it.
So bigger and better heists are always welcome. Big Bang definitely has a really big feel to it, even though it's not a particularly long heist. You can do it in about 15-20 minutes loud. So that's good, at least to have bigger and better heists. I like this shot here because you kind of get what looks like an overview of the map itself, and it looks to be fairly large. You can also see a bunch of what look like spawn points for enemy SWATs, indicating that there's probably a lot of different ways that these guys are going to come in to try and take us down.
The Golden Grin Casino will be the first heist outside of Washington, D.C., so it will be taking place in Las Vegas.
People who know the history of Overkill and Grin and Starbreeze and all that stuff, there's a small Easter egg sort of thing in there. It's flashy, it's cool, it's over the top, it has ugly rugs, lights everywhere. It's a casino as you would want it to be, I guess. And then we sort of cram in, you'll see Zeppelins, you'll see limousines, fire trucks maybe. Yeah, I'd say it's over the top.
So everything that they're talking about so far sounds pretty good. And like I said earlier, the concept art looks amazing. Like you can just imagine doing this heist, taking cover behind slot machines, throwing grenades out at people, blowing stuff up. I mean, who knows, maybe the machines will spit out coins whenever you shoot them. I mean, there could be a lot of cool stuff going on here. So definitely looks cool, definitely looks flashy, as the guy was saying. Yeah, it definitely looks pretty good so far.
The heist itself will be playable in both stealth and load, and it will have many objectives which can be done faster in co-op if the players work together, because I think that's the point of a co-op game, that players should work together to get it done more efficiently.
A lot of objectives, for example, is possible to do simultaneously. So if you do it solo, you have to go one by one, but if the team cooperates, they can do it like that. So it's much faster to actually do all the stuff, much faster to pretty much rob the casino.
We try to make sure that we have as much as objectives as possible that can be done faster if they work together.
So it's good to hear that the heist can be done both stealthily and loud. I mean, I guess you kind of expect that from what's billed as being a large heist. It's also nice to hear that you can accomplish the objectives a lot quicker if you work together. So if you have a set of friends you play with, then you might want to get together for this heist and do it up. I know that's one of the reasons I like Big Bang so much is because you can coordinate your objectives. So like I can have some friends or some randoms downstairs on the computer finding the correct terminal while I'm upstairs getting the rewire going, and a third person or fourth person can be going to set the pig and drop it down and stuff. So definitely good to hear that. Definitely good to hear that they're really focusing on cooperative elements, because so much of this game can just be done by yourself. And this is a co-op game, you know? Co-op should come naturally, and it should just be a much better part of the game.
We have a super huge drill where the players can build their drill. They plan the drill, what they want in the drill, and it's the first time in Payday history we have a drill that doesn't jam by itself. Yay.
What? Say that again.
First time in Payday history we have a drill that doesn't jam by itself. Yay.
First off, I think that the collective reaction from the Payday 2 community at the news of a drill that does not break is probably a little bit more than yay with 2 fingers up. But holy crap, that is some awesome news. So looking at the drill, it looks like we have some options in terms of how we can customize it. Whether that's going to mean we can have quicker drill times, or maybe a drill that can defend itself, like maybe how we have the taser that has a taser shock. Maybe the drill can electrocute people who try and touch it. I mean, we don't really know, but that is some really cool news, and I'm super excited about that.
So this new drill that Axiom Line have designed is very interesting. The drill that we used in Big Bang was called the Beast, and if that is the Beast, this is the mother of the beasts. And what's so cool about it is that it heavily relies on co-op gameplay, not just randomness. People usually make a lot of jokes about the drills in Payday because they jam a lot.
Yeah, it's not just us. You guys kind of wrote a song about it.
I can't even fuck with this broke dick piece of shit drill! I mean, seriously!
But with this one, if players defend it and support it in the right way and together, they don't have to fix it. And we think that that's something people will really appreciate.
The difference from other heists, it gives you much more freedom, and it has more randomness in the terms of what you do as a player. So the randomness is more player action driven, so to speak. You'll see different things the more you play, and you'll get better at it. Not only like skill-wise, but tactically, I think.
All right, so that sounds really good too. The fact that it seems like there's going to be a lot of variety in the heist, that player actions can in some way, shape, or form sway how things turn out in the game. That sounds pretty cool too. But I gotta ask a question here, and what is going on in this scene here? It looks like they kind of walked into a security place where some lady was randomly taking a shower. I don't really know what's going on here and why Dallas is pointing a gun at someone who looks like they're wearing a hairnet of some sort. But look at Wolf in the background. You can just see what's going through his mind right now. It's like, yeah, I like what's going on here. All right. Just want to throw that out there. What do y'all think that is?
Since this is the last job from the dentist, it will heavily rely on pre-plan, and the pre-plan will be a lot bigger than the previous ones. So it will not just be a part of the actual layout of the heist, it will go deeper than that. So, for example, if you bring a gadget or a tool to the heist, you will be able to pre-plan that, and that will give players the option to prepare more for the heist before starting it.
I'm really looking forward to having you all play it and see what fun ways you can steal the money that we haven't thought about.
So that sounds really good too, especially hearing that they're going to try and do more with pre-planning. There's really very few maps that take really good advantage of pre-planning. Big Bang does a pretty good job because you have a lot of different escape routes. The Bomb Forest, I think, does a pretty good job too. But there's also maps like the Diamond, which basically don't really have a whole lot of options. I mean, you have a few things if you're going to do it silent, but if you're going to do the Diamond loud, you basically can choose, well, where do you want your ammo or your dock bags to be? There's not a lot of options. So more options, more ways to do things. I'm not sure if he means gadgets like ECMs and stuff like that you can place to use later on, but I don't know, putting more stuff on the map definitely sounds like a winner to me. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot of potential here to have a really amazing one-day heist. I'm a little concerned about balance because a lot of the recent heists we've been getting have been given a huge amount of XP, which pretty much overshadows the earlier heist. So I'm not sure what we'll get here. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I feel like it's probably worth mentioning that this will probably most likely be a paid DLC because all the Dentist heists up to this point have all been paid. Except for Hoxton Breakout, I guess. But yeah, most of his DLCs have been paid for, so I'm pretty sure I have to fork out money for this one. Maybe not, but we'll see. But yeah, overall my impressions of this are pretty good. Unbreakable drill, big flashy new place to shoot people at and get money. Yeah, it sounds great. Possibly a lot of variety. Sign me up. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are hoping for with this heist. Maybe some things you'd like to see added, changed, taken away. Maybe you'd like to see an unbreakable drill asset in all of the heists. I would love to see that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of the video. So it's Axiom with Good Time Gaming. Please remember to like, subscribe, share the video if you like anything about it, and remember to always have a good time gaming.